Alright guys, here's the practice for our word problems for subtraction with regrouping 2 digits. So what you're going to do is I try to add a little bit of fun to this. So when we're doing regrouping, remember, the number at the bottom has to have a bigger number in the ones place than the number at the top because there's more on the floor, so we're going to have to go next door and get 10 more. So I'm going to, let's do 42. So there are 42, and then I have to have things. But first I'm going to think about the amount that's going to be for the other thing that I'm talking about. So I'm going to say my other number is going to be 37. All right, so there are 42. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the link that's in your paper, the lesson 3 paper, and it brings you to our items for subtraction word problems. And so I'm going to know that you're following the directions and paying attention. So we're going to spin it. And my first thing is cookies. So I'm going to go back to thing 1, and I'm going to write cookies. There are 42 cookies. Now I'm going to go back to the wheel, and I'm going to spin it again. Oh my goodness, turtles, okay? So I'm going to go back, there are 37 turtles. How many more, and this is saying thing 1, so I go back to thing 1, cookies are there than, and then my thing 2 are turtles. So, y'all are going to have room on the back of your paper to do the UPS check, but mine's going to be on the front. So if this is too much for you, it's not big enough, then flip your paper over and that'll be okay. So first I'm looking, how many more cookies are there than turtles? So I know it's asking me, how many cookies am I looking at? So I'm going to put a space and then cookies, because I don't know. I'm going to put a question mark there. And then my picture is a bar model. I know that it's saying I have more cookies than I have turtles. And so it wants me to know how many more extra cookies that I have than turtles. Sure, I have the same amount of cookies as turtles, but then I also have more than that. So how many more do I have? So my big number then is going to be cookies, because I know that I have more cookies than I have turtles or anything else. We're trying to figure out how many more we need to add to turtles to get to the same amount of cookies. I'm hoping that's making sense, okay? So my bar model, I know I just have to work with turtles and then the unknown amount of how many extra cookies I have. Let's say we're going to give these cookies to the turtles. They're turtle cookies, okay? If I have 37 turtles and I have 42 turtle cookies, how many extra cookies am I going to have? How many cookies is Miss Willis going to be able to eat? After I fed all the turtles, they're 1 cookie. So I'm going to put 37 for the bottom because that's my one part. But I do not know the other part. I do not know how many extra turtle cookies there will be left over. Now I'm going to solve. So I have 42. I have 42 cookies. I'm taking away the 37 turtle cookies. Okay. I have more on the floor, so I'm going to go next door, get some more. So my 4 turns into a 3. My 2 turns into a 12. I have 12 minus 7. If I'm not quite fluent, then I can do my add-on or count-on. So I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And then 3 minus 3 is 0. So I have 5 extra turtle cookies. And Miss Willis can eat the 5 extra turtle cookies if she wanted to. Or I could share them with my class. We'll see. So I'm going to check my work though. So I'm going to have, I have 42 turtle cookies. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then I'm going to subtract the turtle cookies, or the turtles that I have, the amount of turtles that I gave it to. But I need to subtract 37, and I don't have enough ones for 37. So I'm going to have to borrow one of these 10s. It's not going away. I'm just going to represent it in a different way. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So now I have taken my 1 or my 10. I've changed it into ones, which is fine. I have the same amount. They just look different. And now I'm going to subtract my 7 from my 37 turtles. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did not touch these 3 or the original 2. So I have 5 left. Remember, this is really small. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you can see. But if yours is this small and it's hard for you to see, it's hard for you to see what you've put your picture on there, then you can always make it bigger. Put it on the back. Get a piece of blank paper. Whatever you need to do so that you can see and you can count the best of your ability. So I have 5 ones left. Now I've got to, so I've taken away the 7. Now I got to take away the 3 10s. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have 0 10s left, okay? I have 0 10s here. So 5 is my answer. I've proven it from my standard algorithm, from my checking my work. I'm going to plug 5 in over here to my bar model. Does it make sense? 37 plus 5? Absolutely. I can even count on from 37 to see if 5 is correct. So I have 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Checking my work. It makes sense. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to plug in 5 cookies. I only got 5 turtle cookies left. Those turtles were hungry. All right. So this is your practice. On your practice, you're going to put this on, or your apply, sorry. Then you're going to do your practice. Well, your practice is going to be on the back of this paper, and you're going to create your own. But I've given you numbers. Sorry, I knew I was avoiding that issue. Your numbers are going to be 56 and 47. It's on the lesson 3 paper. So please pay attention to this, okay? And then you're going to do your mastery check. And it's going to have its own word problem at the top, and you're going to solve it on the UPS organizer that's on there, okay? All right, have fun.